Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another video. So in the last lesson we got the script set up, ready to begin filling out these functions here. So let's begin with the void update and we'll come inside the function. And we'll say if open brackets, next attack timer is greater than 0, we'll close brackets. Into the comments as always. If next attack timer is greater than 0, we'll come to the next line. Next attack timer, and we'll say minus equals, and we want time dot delta time. We'll close the line off into the comments. And we'll say then countdown timer. Yeah, I think that's all we need to put. So if you don't understand what we're doing here or how any of this works, please don't worry. As always, how this works, these if blocks we're putting in now, it will become apparent when we actually come to filling out the rest of the script. And of course I'll go back and explain how everything works and everything ties together. But for now let's just get these if blocks in place. So we'll say if open brackets, we want next attack timer is less than 0, we'll close. Again, straight into the comments. If next attack timer is less than 0, and fix that typo there. Let's come to the next line. Next attack timer, and we'll make it equal to 0. Let's get that into the comments. Then make next attack timer equal to 0. And again, if open brackets, and we want the pistol inventory, we'll say less than 0. If pistol inventory is less than 0, we'll come to the next line, and pistol inventory will make it equal to 0. Let's close that line off. And exactly the same thing. So we'll say then make pistol inventory equal to 0. And we've just got to keep going. So if open brackets, reload timer is greater than 0, and again we'll put that into the comments. If reload timer is greater than 0, let's come to the next line, and we want reload timer, and again we want the minus equals time dot delta time. Let's close that line off, and we'll just say then countdown timer. So we need another if, and we want, no, we don't want gunshot, we want reload timer again, less than 0. Again we'll close the line, the brackets, not the line, and we'll put it into the comments if reload timer is less than 0. We'll just want to make it equal to 0. So reload timer equals 0, and let's put that into the comments. Yeah, we'll say then make reload timer equal to 0. And let's come here, and yes, we want if open brackets, the reload timer again, and we want greater than 0 in the comments if reload timer is greater than 0. We'll come to the next line and we'll say return, and we'll close the line off. Into the comments we'll say then do nothing and return. And the reason for that is quite simple, as always, because the code we're going to put in below here is actually, we don't want it the player to be able to access that code if this is greater than 0. And in fact, we'll come here after the close brackets, let's open and we'll close again. So let's put in a else and we'll open and close brackets. And yes, we'll come here inside this brackets and we'll say if we want to open brackets again, input dot get button down. We'll open and close brackets, we'll come inside them brackets, little speech marks, and we want fire 1 with the capital F because that is how it's set up in our input. If we come to project settings, input, so that's the naming convention we want. Let's come back to mono develop, and we'll close, we'll open and close again. So let's get this into the comments. So we'll say if input, and let's just say fire 1 is pressed, and we'll come inside there. So this will only be greater than 0 because it counts down if the player is reloaded. That's how it's going to work when we come to fill out this function. So if the player is reloading, then we're going to do nothing and return. But if the player is not reloading, then the player can fire. And then it can access this line of code if input equals fire 1, and then we need to do something, obviously. And let's get in the fix first. We'll say if open brackets, and we want current pistol clip double equals and 0, and let's close the brackets there. No need to close the line off. Into the comments, so we'll say if current clip equals 0. We'll come to the next line, and again we want the return, and we'll close the line off into the comments. So again we'll say then do nothing and return. So yes, if we're not reloading, we can access this. If we are reloading, we can't, but if we're not, we can access the ability to fire. However, if there is no bullets in the gun, in the pistol, then we still can't do anything because we're going to return there. And obviously, all the code that actually handles being able to fire is going to be put in below. But I think we'll leave that for another video. Let's leave this here for now, and we'll do that in one video separately. I think that would be the best way of doing it. And as I said, if you don't understand how these, or at least all of these if blocks work, please don't worry about it, because I will be going over how they work, because they will tie into code that we're going to put in these functions. So I'll explain it more in depth then, but this video was just all about getting these in place, and then we can actually continue on and do more interesting code. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.